Good afternoon, everybody, and how you doing today? Yes, another project. This is a last-minute decision on this one. This morning it was 67 degrees, and it was cloudy, and I love it when it's cloudy and in the 60s. I was able to work, and I did a lot of work. I pulled out the AC. I painted this. This is the one I hosed out that was not working in my son's room. I don't know if it's still working the way it should, but it is blowing cold air out. So what I'm doing today is I'm cutting out the wall because it's going to get hot again. I can't do anything. This is 19 inches here, so we'll make it 19 and a quarter. This is 12 and a half inches, counting the little feet on the bottom there, because it's got to slide into the 2x4 opening. Now, my son's air conditioner is a little smaller, so at least if I make the opening for this one, if I do get a new one, a small 5000, this is a 5000 also, by the way, I'll be able to put it in there without having to cut the wall again. So let me show you in the shed here what I did. These rags I just pulled out of that Dorkel shed. It don't look like I did a lot, but I did. I organized a lot of stuff over here and got rid of a lot of stuff. Some little paint cans that were dried out, I got rid of them all. I got my table saw, behind the table saw rather, I got my two skill saws. I can get at them very easily. My planer is over here. The small compressor is sitting on top of a piece of foam rubber on top of the other one. I grabbed some 2x4s from the storage area underneath there. Now, I organized everything here. Everything here that I wanted to keep. The heater's down here and everything. The bulbs are here, the extra carpet. And everything else is over here. The only thing is my huge tripod, tarpaulin, the big umbrella, my wife's baby chair there. This computer's going out. This was my son's old Windows XP. The system kept getting corrupted, so it had a 460 watt power supply that the computer shop put in about 4 or 5 years ago. So I kept that, and there it is right there. But I don't really know if it'll work in an HP. There's AT computers, power supplies, and there's another name too, but I don't really know what's interchangeable. But anyways, that's a good power supply. This is just junk now. The memory's taken out of it. Anyways, enough of this chattering. What I'm starting to do now is we're going to cut out the wall. What I got to do is to put a 2x4 here, and then I got to have another one 12 and a half inches down, because I'm going to bring this right up as high as I can. So 12 and a half inches. So this is 12 here. So I'm going to lose a little bit of shelf space, but not all that much. The intake, of course, is here, and the cold air blows out the top, so my oscilloscope could be over here. Now, that's probably what it'll be. I've got an oscilloscope, my Leader LBO 526 60 megahertz scope. So that's going over, probably over here. I've been looking for power supplies, and I'm going crazy looking for them. And I had found a 3 amp for $38, roughly $37 to $38, but the sellers have horrible reviews. There's a lot of negatives in just the last months, stuff people aren't receiving and things like that. So I'll have to hold off on that, that's all. So right now I'm going to start working on this. I want to frame this in, and then I want to cut it out. So I gotta square it up and everything yet. I can't do nothing holding the camera. Put it on the tripod. My son's not here to help me video, so we're just gonna give you a progress report as we go along. Alright, I got a 12 and 3/4 inches. So that'll allow me a 1/4 inch oversize, and the same with the width. So a 2x4 is going right across here. Now I got this fit in so tight, I was going to try to nail the two pieces and put them in at the same time, but I'm not going to be able to achieve that. That's really whacked in there pretty tight. So what I'm going to do on the outside is I'm going to put screws in here, into this, and screws into here. So basically that will support it. And then I'll see if I can get a nail or a screw into this side. Probably a screw would be the best thing. And then I can cut this panel out and slide this thing in, because right now it's stuffy in here. I could plug a fan in, I guess. It would be a good idea, huh? Alright, I got the wood in place. I just gotta secure it. So I've got 19 this way and 12 3/4 this way. I double checked the width of the air conditioner, so that will fit right in there with no problem. Now that's not the newest air conditioner, so the new ones are even smaller, so I can always, if I had to change it, I can always shim it up. So I'm gonna go get the drill and screw gun and see if I can screw this in. Alright, I marked out the opening that I got to cut for the air conditioner, and it comes right up against this trim right here, which is alright. And I'll probably take my skill saw and just zip it right out, and then, you know, try to be careful in the corners here. Alright, come over here, folks, and show you what I done did. Holy mackerel there, Andy. Alright, what we done did. Alright, I screwed into here, I screwed here and here, so we can take out these blocks now, temporary blocks. And so what we've got here now is a failure to communicate. Anyways, what I'm going to do from the outside, I already drilled. It pays to get away from your work. I got these skinny little bits, they're 1/8 inch at a yard sale years ago, and they're perfect for drilling the corners, which I've already done, so that I can see where my mark is, and I got the mark on the outside as I showed you. So what we're going to do is to put this in here. We still have to run 12 wire over to it for the outlet, but at least it'll be here. And the cold air comes out of here, of course, so I can probably set some equipment as high as this. It shouldn't matter. Even the oscilloscope pointed this way. But we'll see. I can use everything right to here. I don't want to move this out.
Did you add this?
No, that was there. It was hidden with all the junk. I built this out of 3/4 inch plywood. That's when I could get wood reasonable, good deals at Home Depot. That's like this wood down here that I showed you on the earlier video. There's 2 3/4 inch pieces and 1/2 inch piece. So I'll have to move those out of there once I start moving some of this stuff out of here too, so I can get this table down to floor level where it needs to be.
It's looking good in here so far. Looking a lot better than...
Yeah, what we're going to do is hit one more hole here. I want to make sure it comes out on the black line. It helps if I turn the drill in forward position. Okay. All this is going to do keep my drill bits organized here. Alright. These are handy as hell, boy, I'll tell you. I don't know what they're really used for. They're about 1 foot long. But they're perfect for this, because you can't take this and get a straight line in here. You know? You have to kind of like go like this, and then you'll be way off out of kilter. We don't want to be out of kilter. Okay, let's go outside and take a look at the thing one more time here. Alright, we're on the money, and I already marked this out off camera. So I'm going to take the skill saw and come out here. I got a small skill saw I'm going to use. Trim saw. It's going to be a little awkward to do it. I got my step ladder put away. I took it out of here and I got it up under the porch. I guess I could get it out. All right, be back in a minute. Normally I would use the Harbor Freight multi-function tool like I did with the Gen House when I cut this out, but that took a little long, but it did a good job. We're gonna do it with this. We come to the corners, we'll stop and trim them with a saber saw. Because, you know, in another hour or two, it's getting dark and I have to work while it's still comfortable. Let me just see if I can. I have to go back where I was. Yeah. All right, let's see, what are we cutting into here? Just see where I am here.
Look good.
That's all right. I skinned that. That's okay. I want to be 19 because I've got like a 1/4 inch width. Because I want this thing snug, like a bug in a rug, but we don't want the bugs in the shed.
Looks
If
like
you get my drift.
Looks like you got it right.
Yeah, but it's hot. I can't see the. I got to look this way.
You want me to cut it?
Okay, that's good. That's perfect. Yeah, because we want to be up there, and then we come right to the corner, and I can hit it with a saber saw. And once I knock this piece out, then I got to get going with.
Putting the AC in.
I got to take a damn shower again. Every day I've been sweating my ass off out here. Today is the first day, well, at least this morning it was 67 degrees. It was beautiful. It was cloudy. My kind of weather. I like the sun, but only in the wintertime or when it's mild. This is not going to be easy. I think I must be skinning the damn 2x4. That's what I must be doing. It looks like I'm even with the 2x4. All right, we even with the 2x4. We're skinning it just a little bit. But there's a drag on this saw, which I don't like, because we're running on a 14 extension cord, 25 feet. We don't like doing that with this. Let's go backwards. I might have to use a saber saw on this. All right, what I was doing is skinning the 2x4. I wanted to come as close as I could to it. Now we're going to go up the yellow brick road. Now let me see if I can go up the yellow brick road without. Let me see now. That rides. You know what? This is going to ride right against this. How lucky can I be? This would be a perfect guide. It's not easy to stay on the line. I was off a little bit on this, but I can skin that. That's not a problem. All right, we are going to.
We're still rolling here.
That's all right. We gotta. We're riding it, but I got that line right on it. As a matter of fact, there's an 1/8 inch from the 2x on the vertical 2x, so I don't know why that's dragging. All right, this one, I don't know if I can get up high enough. You know what? We're going to get the little step ladder. All right, I just got the top part to do, and I'm going to cut that. I'm going to cut it and leave the line if I can, so I don't skin the 2x. It's not going to be easy because I can't quite see where the blade is. Still get dirt in my eyes even with the glasses on, and I need my reading glasses to see the blade. Normally I'd use goggles, but I need to see the blade. All right, we did all right. Now we got to just cut out the corners with the handsaw or the saber saw. All right, this saw here I showed you before. I bought this at a yard sale for 50 cents probably about 6-7 years ago. It's handy as hell. It's a real thin blade. You've seen me use it before. It's got teeth here and here, and it's a perfect saw for getting in to trim this stuff. So that's what we're going to do right now. So what we got to do here, and this is as thin as this is, it just fits in tight, because the reason is we cut right into the 2x4 a little bit and this wedges in. So it's a little hard. And over here, and that's all loose. We just got this one. Well, we better go up. Now we'll go this way first. We got about a ½ inch to go. A bit more pressure on the saw. Alright, one more cut here. So binding action going on here. This is work that I don't like doing when it's hot. I don't know what the temperature is now, but
It's not bad today, though.
it's not bad, but it's still too hot for me to work. My ideal working conditions is 60 to 70 degrees with low humidity. That's when I can work, when I don't work up a sweat. There he is. We didn't skin too much, just a little bit here, none here.
Perfect hole.
And we got a little trimming here to do. Put that down on, don't get slivers, just drop it on the ground somewhere. All right, there is a little off. This is a little off right here. It needs to come down flush to the sill. So we can't power plane it. I don't feel like digging that out because it's in the back of the shed.
It looks good, though.
Yeah, but I need to get this. Here it's pretty level. All right, let me get back on this. Let's see what we got here. We got a corner there. We got trim. Here. All right, because when it gets hot again, I ain't gonna be doing this. Just hope the AC is working, because if I had to get a new one. They're a little smaller. The 5000s, the newer ones are a little smaller. I can always shim it up. That's not a problem. You know, put a 2x4 if even in here and put a casing around it, which I'm going to do anyways, and caulk it. That's not a problem. So we're going to work on this part here. If you look here, we're sitting about 3/8 of an inch too high here, and we're pretty good here. We're a little high. We want to be right flush with this sill. The rest of this is pretty good. The height of this is almost a 1/2 inch higher than the air conditioner is, but we got little feet that's molded into the bottom of the AC, so we have to allow for that. So that's why I made it that way. So if all goes well, I should be able to just shove it right in here and it'll hold itself in here in case I don't finish it tonight. And then we're going to paint it redwood or dark color or something. We're not going to have it white. We're going to paint it the same color as the shed. Try to do here, and I don't know how successful I'll be. We're going to take the skill saw, if I don't lose my plug here, and we're going to try to skim it. I don't know how well it's going to work, but I could use a rasp on it, but that's going to take a while. Not bad. We did skin 2x4, but that's okay. We're not perfect. Never did say I was. Alright, old goat is going to do some screwing. 1 inch should be good enough. Good enough. The plywood's only 1/2 inch thick. I don't know, maybe I need longer ones. 1 5/8 probably.
No, it's too bad. Looks good in there.
Yeah, but I got a 1 5/8. These are too short. Alright, 1 5/8. Being left-handed is a disadvantage here because I got to work over this side. Can't do anything right-handed. That's better. We'll take these out. I'm screwing along, screwing my way home. Oh, give me a home. Where the deer and the antelope play. Well, seldom is heard a discouraging word. And the skies are not cloudy all day. Where else can you get entertained like this?
You sing off key.
Well, that's why I can't play a damn guitar. Alright. We gotta put some in the left side over here. We got to. Yep. Put it on the other side. That's why I pre-drill. I figured I wouldn't have to in the plywood, but sometimes you gotta. Yeah. find the slot. That's perfect. I think one more here should do it. Damn, I should have pre-drilled it. That is the reason why I pre-drill. Same with nailing. Okay. All right. Now we are going to slip the AC in and hope for the best. All right. This old damn goat has still got a little energy in him. Not a hell of a lot.
I got more than you.
Hey, you want to put this in?
No.
Let you do it if you want.
I couldn't lift that.
Farts are free. No charge for the farts, if there is any. Yeah. All right, what I gotta do, I gotta get that step stool. I'm gonna get this hammer out of the way here. Okay. All right, we gotta get that stool a little closer here. Not ideal. Not ideal. La da dee da 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 dee. Is this gonna fit? Oh, I hope it does. Hope my measurements are right.
Oh, it fits in there. Look at that.
It fits in, but is my side vents obstructed?
You want me to check for you?
I'll check that. Because if the side vents are obstructed, this piece on the top here, can you folks see that?
Yeah.
All right, there's only 3 screws that hold it. I'll have to take it out. But tonight, it's what, 6:30 now?
Yeah.
It's late enough. This will keep the bugs out. We're going to leave it like this. Let me take a look outside, because I'm pretty sure the 2 of the side vents are blocked by the 2x4. So this air conditioner's got to go in more. This has got to come out more. You don't want to block these vents. See how wide this vent is? You want to bring that, this has got to come out so that this vent here is all the way exposed to the outside air. And you can't see it over here, but the same thing here. You probably can, it's a larger vent. So this air conditioner's got to come out more. Then there's got to be a 5 or 10 degree tilt. That's not a problem because it'll work out all right. But right now, I don't think that'll fall out, but you know what? I'm going to put a screw in there on the inside just to keep it. That air conditioner's got to come out to the outside more, but not tonight. All right, folks, that's all. I got to go get cleaned up here again. I stuck a box under here. This ain't going anywhere unless somebody comes out and shoves it from the outside in. I got to take that strip, that window thing that keeps the air conditioner from falling out. I got to take that off and bring this out so all the vents on the side are exposed to the outdoors. It looks to me like we're going to have an electronic workshop here in due time. We may not have any equipment to speak of, but we'll have a place to work. Basically, I'm going to be working here, and I can have some low-profile test equipment here if I get any. I don't really want to get vintage test equipment. I'll tell you why. I love vintage test equipment, but you get it on eBay, you pay $40 or $50 for a piece, and you're paying $60 or $70 to ship it. And everybody now is trying to get rich. I've seen an ICO 324 signal generator. The guy wanted almost $200 for it. He's nuts. ICO 324, I got $15 for the one I had, I think. Insane. Insane. All right, folks. That's it.